It's a really great feeling to be wearing the right accessories and to enhance a look with the right accessories. But when you're wearing vintage pieces that have a story to it, that have a history to it, there is something really special and beautiful about that. So I'm wearing a few of my pieces today, and then if you missed my little note earlier on Instagram, I'm actually going to be selling one of my favorite pieces from my collection. It's going to be going live on this show, and you guys are going to have a chance to shop it. So get ready, because it's going to come up soon. I have one piece that I've added for you guys, because I know that you always ask me. I do collect a lot of vintage myself. It's something that I am hugely fond of, and the little backstory to that is my mom, my aunt, my grandma, they all collected, you know, these designer pieces. They were always into it, and I got passed down some really special pieces, and that's kind of what sparked my love for vintage, because they collected these things when they were on trend, when they were new, when they were just in season. And then now you can see how hugely appreciated and admired these vintage pieces are, especially because when it comes to a lot of their designs, when it comes to their craftsmanship, when it comes to just everything about them in terms of their make, what they're gilded with, their inspirations, they are really special and collectible pieces that we can only find, say, on the pre-loved market. Hi, Hannah, it's great to see you. Hi, Jen, how are you guys doing today? I hope you had such an awesome weekend. I am excited for this whole week of shows that we have lined up. I mean, we've got epic upon epic upon epic coming up for you guys, and it's starting right here from Dubai with this gorgeous dripping in vintage show. So I think it's definitely worthwhile collecting pieces like this, keeping them, passing them down. I mean, the whole story of pieces that you can pass down, I think that's beautiful. Like my own pieces, as I mentioned, they are treasures to me. They're not just so-and-so pieces, they're actual treasures. So that is something that is always worth thinking about when you're getting these pieces. Also, it's really worthwhile collecting because the value of these pieces does go up every year, because they become harder to come by, they become harder to get in the conditions that you're looking for. They are just really special pieces that you guys have a chance to shop now. So huge perk of shopping our live shows is we cover your customs and duties when you actually check out during the live show. So you can shop pretty much at any time you want from our website. You can go browse, enjoy, check out. But if you're shopping on a live show like this, then we will cover your customs and duties for you. I feel like a teacher. We will cover your customs and duties for you when you check out during the live show. And the way it works, if you're new here, first off, say hello, put your name in that chat feature. Let me know who you are, where you are, and how you are doing. Remember, I always like knowing if you have any show recommendations, anything like that. What am I watching currently? I try to always start off my shows like that. What am I watching right now? I'm watching the new season of Working Moms. So I love that show. It's on Netflix, one of my favorite shows. I watch it every year. If you watch it, then who is this? Eeman fangirl. Oh my goodness. I am blushing. Hi. Oh, that is sweet. Great to have you on here. It is so wonderful to see you guys. So if you're new here, welcome. So I'm guessing you're new here because I haven't seen that come up, as you can tell by my reaction. If you're new, the way it works is I'll show you a piece, reveal the price. Once the price is revealed, in the top left-hand corner of the screen right here, Jen, oh my God, I know that's so amazing. I love it. In the top left-hand corner of the screen. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh, can I have a clue? Can I have a hint? You know, I love you guys, but I'm wondering. Now I'm losing my train of thought. So in the top left-hand corner, you're gonna see icons appear once the price is revealed. You can click on it, check out directly through the website, and it's yours. Quick little tidbit, there's a handbag icon below, or it will appear once I show the first item. You can click on that for an extra quick look at what's coming up and its price, and check out even faster. Now, remember, customs and duties are covered when you shop during the live show, so don't pass up on a good opportunity. And give me hints, I wanna know who this is. I love you already, so thank you. So what are we gonna start with? I did mention I do have a piece from my collection that's gonna be coming up, so keep track of that. And let's start off with something beautiful and gorgeous, which is a really special piece from Chanel. Now over here I have the Blink Detail Chanel clip-on button earrings. They've got the CC logo to the front. These are 24 karat gold gilded. They're from collection 23. So this is in the time of Victoire de Castellane. So when she joined under the under Karl Lagerfeld and kind of just took over by storm. I mean, her inspiration into fashion and jewelry started off when she was a little kid and just playing with these pieces. So when she came on board, she also became somewhat of a muse. She literally even walked the runway for Chanel. She really gave so much when it comes to the accessories that were designed. So the time that she spent at Chanel, the pieces that she came up with, that she helped inspire and design, really made a mark, and there's some of the most collectible pieces that you can go for today. And after her time with Chanel, so I think she spent about 14 years with them. After her time there, Dior literally brought her on board to become the head of their fine jewelry, because they hadn't had anything like that, and they wanted someone with a true vision to transform just fine jewelry for them. And really what she created, so you know, with those gorgeous designs, they weren't your typical stones or precious stones or anything like that. They were like these floral designs that she created. So everything in terms of this woman's vision and inspiration, even her style, it was iconic. There's nothing about her that is ordinary by any means, and she really just set the mark when it came to innovative designs, which I think is so on par with Chanel itself, because Coco Chanel, that's exactly what she did with the entire brand. Since she created it, everything she did, from the fabrics she used to the materials she used to literally even transforming the meaning of colors. So in a time where, say, black was only worn for mourning, Coco Chanel reinvented the little black dress, which is iconic, and made it such a fashionable piece. She did this with her jewelry. She did this with so many things. So that is just something really special to remember. And so that's why I think it's really special when you're able to get a piece by Victoire de Castellane, because she had the same kind of effect. She had that same drive, that same fire behind her and her ideas and designs. So this is a piece from her time, and it's in that beautiful 24 karat gold gilding. It's beautiful clip-on earrings from collection 23 with the crystal details. So as you can see, they are so beautiful. They're quite statement pieces. And in terms of earrings, I do find that all the way from vintage, even up till now, it's iconic to wear something with that CC detail on it. It's beautiful. It's under 1,000 pounds, 995 pounds. Very good condition. There's no tarnish to this. I'm going to show you close up. There's no missing crystals to this. There it is. And the price is fantastic on these, 995 pounds only, $1,250 only, for such a beautiful iconic piece. The icon is in the top left corner. If you wanted to shop these, they're stamped collection 23, and those are now up for grabs. Another reason why I love clip-on earrings, just in terms of how you can style them, I feel like this is very much true with any Chanel piece you get. You can style it in so many ways. So I like to put my clip-ons sometimes just in my hair as a little hair clip, and then that completely transforms the piece. They do have a collection of hair accessories which they sell, and I do collect those as well. But when you have the opportunity to get something that can be worn in multiple ways, why not? And these are up for grabs right now. Now, am I going too fast? I'm excited for this show. I've literally been so excited and looking forward to doing this vintage show with you guys, which is super fun. Now, what are we gonna do next? Let's do a belt. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, let me get you the sizing on this. This is a 70 centimeters, so kind of like an extra small, 70 centimeter or 28 inches. So if you know your waist size, then you might be lucky enough to get one of the most fabulous belts in the game that is available right now. So you've got the 24 karat gold gilding on here. I want to know who that fangirl is. So look at how insanely gorgeous this belt is. Let me just assemble it because wow. As we know, the 80s and 90s, when it comes to true statement pieces, it was an iconic time frame. I mean, yeah, everything that Karl Lagerfeld incorporated for Chanel was iconic. This belt is true perfection. It has red lambskin, which is so sexy. Just in terms of a color, it's bold, it's confident, and it's sexy. And then the pairing with the 24 karat gold gilding is just perfect on this. You have the Chanel logo and the CC logo, and then inside is that black enamel to make it stand out. Then in the front, do you see what I did right here? So over here, you've got this gold chain that drapes. That drapes, who are you? That drapes across, and you can pretty much adjust this any way you want. So again, customization for days. You could do so much with this, and depending on how high or low you wear it, where around your waist you put it, it's gonna give you that kind of effect. And this is the chain that you can adjust. It has the icon, the price is ridiculous. The price is ridiculous. It's 1,350 pounds only for a piece that you can't just find here or there. And that is an incredible price point because it's so below retail today, and you can't get anything like this today. So Chanel was huge on her motifs and symbols. Who are you? You guys guess, help me figure out who this is. Help me figure out, I love this, this is amazing. So over here, the symbols that we see are the shield with the CC logo, the crown, and then you have the Chanel Rue Cambon Paris address. These are all elements that we see through different pieces of, you know, Chanel's accessories. We've seen it in her earrings, we've seen it in her scarves, in her clothes. So these are all iconic pieces. Oh. Hi Stevie, great to see you on here. And then you've got the 24 karat gold gilding. Honestly, I think if this is your size, it is such a crazy worthwhile piece. I don't know if the other Eeman is on here, but I think this would fit you, and this is stunning. It is, hi Crystal, it is in a very good condition overall. There's not tarnish to it. There are some hairline scratches on the hardware. And then in terms of the leather, the exterior leather is in a very good condition. Hey Millie, how are you guys? As you can see, very good condition throughout. And then let's have a look to the inside, which no one would see, but this is the only place you get a bit of signs of wear, which doesn't matter. If you ever needed, you could go to a leather surgeon, but this belt doesn't actually need it. But in case you ever wanted, you could get that sorted. But, hi! It is probably one of my favorite pieces here today, just because I know how hard this is to come by. It's small for me. That's why I say if it's your size, don't hesitate, because it's actually gorgeous. Like, even if it was my size on this outfit, it would be a perfect piece. And that really is a price that is, you don't even need to think twice about. Now, in terms of payment options, I think I forgot to mention, we accept all major forms of payment, including Apple Pay, PayPal, and we have an option to use Split It. Split It is a payment method where you could split a payment across 12 months interest-free and get the item. So keep that in mind, because even for something like this, you could split your payment across 12 months interest-free, and definitely iconic. Is it? Who is it? Oh my goodness. So that is up for grabs. Definitely a gorgeous piece that you will most likely not see anyone else wearing, because they are so rare to come by pieces like this, especially in a red. Maybe you'll come across it in a black, which is still very rare, but in the red, I feel like it's definitely hard to come by. Now, let's do a little something different, because there's a lot of beautiful different things here to do. So I have next very special piece. This is a piece by Jean-Paul Gaultier, who is an icon in the fashion industry. And I don't know if you guys know how much of an icon, but definitely an icon in the fashion industry. He is considered like a bad boy rebel in the fashion world. The designs he created, the boldness, the iconic, just like entire sex appeal behind so many of the pieces he created. He's just a really forward-thinking designer. And interesting fact, he was also, just in terms of the work he did, he was also the creative director at Hermes for several years. That's when we saw the Birkin 25 introduced, the Kelly Pochette introduced, and keep that in mind. This is an iconic designer who did that for a brand like Hermes. And I remember, like, when I found this out, I was like really shocked, because I remember thinking, like, Jean-Paul Gaultier, he makes such a statement with his pieces. You know, when he went into perfumes, when he went into design, fashion, very bold, very big statements. And the fact that he was the creative director at Hermes and did such iconic things in his time there, I feel like it says a lot about him as a designer. Now, the piece that I have here is actually from his own line. It's a vintage piece, super rare to come by. But do you see what I mean by bold, by just limitless in terms of in concept behind the design? This is such a beautiful bracelet in that beautiful silver tone with that gorgeous like rustic finish about it. It's got beautiful like pillars almost in between making up the metal. So all of these are gorgeous metal work, and it's like that pillar effect. So you can see that bold design he created. And then the closure for the opening and closure, it's right here. You just slide that in around your wrist, and you have almost like pillars as a gorgeous cuff. Now this is stamped. This is a stamped piece as well. Yes. So over here, you'll see the Gaultier stamp. And definitely something that you will not see other people carrying or wearing, something that is truly, I think, for someone who is a collector, because this is a vintage piece, and these are pieces that are actually really hard to come by, and it gives such a gorgeous edgy effect to any look that you might be wearing. So the price for this is, can we get this up, Cheryl? £295 only for a piece that most likely you won't see someone else in. And if you are a true Gaultier fan, this is such a great piece to appreciate his designs himself, his innovativeness with. So that is now up for grabs for only £295. Remember, we cover your customs and duties on the live show. So if you want to check out while I am live, so that can be yours. If you want to buy multiple pieces, don't worry about like checking out. I'll only charge you the shipping once and then refund you any other additional item you get during my live show. So that one is up for grabs at the price of literally a tiny wallet. And that is now available. Where did I get this from? Where did I get this? Oh, right here. What did you guys get up to this weekend? What did you do? Anything fun? Any movies that you went to see? Any activities that you went to do, to partake in? Let me know what you got up to. So let's do another one of my favorite pieces here today. Chanel piece comes with its box, and this is another Castellan time frame piece, and the features on this are incredible. You have the original opaque gripois detail, which is the original tone of the glass. And then if you have a look here, you've got all these little star details. Now remember what I said about Chanel and then the motifs you'll see in Chanel pieces. So she was a really superstitious woman. You will be familiar with a lot of the motifs that are in her pieces, all the different symbols that are in her pieces. Now the star kind of symbolizes the brilliance of a woman. So it's why we see it in terms of like constellation pieces featuring stars, things like that. It is really iconic and symbolic to the brand, and you'll see it recurring through seasons, throughout time. And I think that's why it was used to pair with a lot of the pieces that we see like this. And I love the fact that it was paired with the gripois. So in terms of using gripois, Chanel, remember, she broke grounds, she broke chains when it came to the designs she did. Millie, which one? Oh, the picture. Thank you. I do love them. Oh my gosh. I think one of my favorite ones currently in terms of my hat collection is the one I got from Hermes. It has all these details on it. But yeah, I love it. Hi Nancy, not sure what that's about, but Cheryl, maybe you can get some of Nancy's details so we can find out what's happening there. Hopefully we'll get back to you soon. Now this here, as I mentioned, Chanel did a lot of work when it came to reinventing the way women wear jewelry. So she didn't believe that people had to worry about wearing their fine jewelry out. She didn't think it was worth, people worrying about what they wore where. She wore pearls all the time. Like all the time, even on the simplest outfits for the simplest occasions, you'll see her dripping in pearls. Now, she believed that it was important to accessorize and to dress up and look elegant, just without even worrying about it. There shouldn't have been any restrictions with people doing that. So that's why when it came to her pieces, her accessories, and the collections she did, so in terms of her like collaboration with Gripois and pieces like this, it made it okay for women to not only wear fine jewelry and to wear accessories and still be fabulous. And this is something that you'll see just in herself. If you look at any images of Coco Chanel herself, you will see that she lived by what she stood for, what she created, what she tried to encourage in others, which I think is such a fabulous thing. Also, this is only 1,200 pounds pieces. And it is now up in the icon that's available, but these are just dreamy, and not just because of the stars on them or the opaque gripois, but because they're such rare pieces. 24 karat gold gilded. Again, you've got that big iconic detail that is just so beautiful in this piece. Now you could wear it for an event, you could wear it for an occasion. It's extremely classy, and it features such iconic details. Millie, you got the white. I want the white one too, by the way. I haven't found it in my size. I love it too. Who are you? I want to know. Oh, you like made my day with that. I did not expect it, and I feel thrilled. But I'll show you a close-up of something that you most likely will not see again. This is not a common piece by any means. You've got the crystal details, that stunning opaque gripois, and just in terms of like using glass to make gorgeous details. They are clip-ons, Millie. They are beautiful. There's no tarnish on these. Collection 23, and then beautiful details on it throughout. I think there's like a missing little gem there, which you don't really see at all, to be honest, I would say. But these you don't really notice. One there. And they're just fabulous. And that's such a great price point for something that is rare, that is not common, that features that beautiful star detail. So I did say you'll see the stars, but you don't see them as often as, say, some other details that we might catch, which I think is beautiful because the star, the sun, and just the constellation details, these are such iconic symbols for Chanel, and they each mean something to the brand. They each meant something to her, and even till today, they are still so appreciated and so used. Even Virginie Viard now, who's done a lot of the designs for Chanel, even you'll see her using iconic motifs in the current collections, but the stars are just something that are a lot more rare. And as I mentioned, wear it any way you want. If you wanted something that is very unique, this is a great one, a great unique piece. So if you wanted to shop this, it is in the icon. Anything you wanted to shop, you can either click on the icon right there that you see. Otherwise, as we progress through the show, there is a handbag icon below right there that you can always click on and recap anything or ask me to recap anything for you. Now let's do something just classic. So over here I have a beautiful Chanel belt. So here we've got the CC with a bit of a sunburst effect around it. Again, the sun. Why the sun is so iconic to Chanel? She loved the actual feeling of the sun on her skin when she'd tan, just how it would feel, and just the good energy that it would resonate. So this is one of the reasons we see a lot of like the motifs of the sun throughout her pieces. So you've got a bit of that sunburst effect on here. Her sunburst pieces do sell for a lot more generally because of how iconic they have been. One of the most iconic earrings that Chanel have ever done have been the sunburst clips, which have been collected by some of the most like major celebrities and Chanel collectors in the game. So if you ever have the opportunity to get those like big CC sunburst earrings, definitely go for it. They do only go up in value and are so worthwhile. Now this one is a belt, as I mentioned. Do you have the length on this, Cheryl? I think it's a 75 centimeter. I'll re-measure it. But over here, what I did is I actually doubled it up around my neck and put it on as a choker. Now this one gives it the huge, like gorgeous, sexy 90s effect in terms of like that fold leather with hardware mix. And it's got such a beautiful detail with that CC right at the center. Also, you don't see any of the like chain closures, so it's got a smooth finish. The hook doesn't like poke into your neck. I wear one of my belts as a choker sometimes, and I have the feeling of a bit of poking, but I don't mind. So that is the length. In terms of condition, it's in an overall good condition. Leather is very good. The hardware is slightly tarnished throughout, but it gives it this like rose gold effect, which I think is gorgeous. It's under 1,000 pounds, which is insane because their belts today go for over 3,400 pounds. So if you wanted something iconic, Chanel and vintage, 895 pounds is a fabulous price point. It would sit just like this if you put it around your waist. You could always wear it lower depending on your size and have that CC to the center and just do pretty much play with it, do whatever you wanted with it. And it's available to shop in the icon right now for you guys in the left-hand corner. I'm just trying to play around and see if I could I could, but it looks a bit strange to be honest. So choker, let's stick with choker and belt. So this piece is now up for grabs. It has this little Chanel stamping at the back, and that is available for you guys to shop in the icon in the top left-hand corner. Let's see what else. I wish I had some vintage Dior. Very rarely do we get vintage Dior, and I love vintage Dior and vintage Givenchy. Those are two of my favorites when it comes to vintage as well. Now, this piece. I always get extra excited when I see vintage in silver because I feel like we very rarely see vintage in silver. And here, hi Donna, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever in the world, from Dubai to wherever in the world you are. This is one of my favorite pieces that we have available, because you truly see the inspiration of Art Deco in this. So Chanel truly took on the whole task of just reinventing fashion and kind of modernizing fashion and style. You'll see Art Deco inspiration started in France and then kind of took over and like inspired the world. So this is really something special. The entire point about Art Deco style just in terms of a design and concept, is there was to kind of step away entirely from that whole Renaissance style, that old school style, and merge style with functionality, with comfort, with elegance, with just everything. When we saw it with architecture, we saw it with fashion. So Chanel, in terms of like that Art Deco inspiration to her fashion, really you can see it in everything she designed, just in terms of like the purpose behind her designs, very inspired by that whole theme. Why I really like this is because Art Deco is really inspired by geometric shapes and designs as well. And I love, because on here, do you see this? It's almost like upside down towers, but you've got such a gorgeous detail here, and connected to it is this huge pearl, this grip wall pearl, entirely gorgeous design. It's got that chrome-like crystal detail. So they're not clear crystals, they're almost like mirrored crystals. They're beautiful. And then in the links that we see here, we have different shaped links, including one chain that is entirely of the pearl detail. So everything about this is very much on par with the Art Deco style. Now this is something, again, that's quite rare. It's a 90s piece. Let me get the year of this. 1998 piece. And you can wear this again as a belt, absolutely fabulous. Such a gorgeous piece. It comes with its box right here and is in a very good condition overall, with minimal wear that is hardly noticeable. So no actual peeling of the enamel of the pearl. Stunning design. I'm going to flip the camera for you. Hello everybody. Oh, I hope you guys are having fun. I love this show, by the way. This is just life, and I think it's really fun to know what the inspiration behind pieces are. This pearl is huge, by the way. It's gorgeous. Do we have the length of this, Cheryl? The price? Is that the right price? Art Deco belt. I thought it was going to be a lot more. So this is 975 pounds or $1,225, which is actually a ridiculous price point, given that it's got the crystals, it's got the grip wall pearls, it's got the incredible links, has no noticeable flaws. You have your CC on here, and a belt today goes for over 3,400 pounds. So it seems like that price is crazy, but that is such a good price point. I really hope someone doesn't pass up on this, because this is such a beautiful piece. And as I mentioned, you'll see it throughout all her designs, but to get a piece that actually really does have that Art Deco inspiration to it is so special. So thank you, Cheryl, for the sizes. So it does have the adjustable links here, another CC hanging right there, 72 centimeters up till 80 centimeters. And that is now available to shop in the icon in the left-hand corner. If you ask me, that is definitely worth getting, because this is not something that you're likely again to see again. That is up for grabs at such a good price. Such a crazy, amazing, ridiculous good price. Oof. What are we gonna do next? Oh, I have one pair of sunglasses, which I would love to do. These are a vintage piece. They're from the 90s, and they are super cute, because they're the iconic rimless glasses. So these don't have any rims. You'll like have seen this in that late 90s, early 2000s designs. Really just a gorgeous, sleek finish. These are a fan favorite of Kylie Jenner. So if you love her, if you know her, if you follow her, then you'll have seen her style. We had the pink gradient sunglasses, which I think sold for such a good price, but she actually wore those. And then she has a few pairs which have this rimless design. Now this one is in actually a gorgeous condition, and I love it because it's that iconic brown, which is not easy to come by. Such a classic brown, from the handles through to the lens. You've got the gold CC details on either side, beautiful brown lenses and handles. And the price of this is only 280 pounds or $352. Great for the summertime. I think it's really worthwhile, like making sure you have your sunnies wherever you go. But if you don't have a brown pair, if you don't have this style, which is just a really sleek, again, it has that really sexy look to it because the rimless detail makes it really sleek. That is now up for grabs in the icon right over there. And let me just flip it quick so you can see that CC gold detail on it, which we love. Beautiful. Very good condition on these. Beautiful details. And up for grabs. What are you guys feeling? What are you guys looking for? Did I miss someone's comment? I think I missed someone's comment. They said something about HBO. Let me see. Missed it. Well, let's continue. That is up for grabs. That's the only pair of sunglasses I have on today. They're in the icon right there if you wanted to shop them. Very good condition. Absolutely beautiful piece. Now, let's do, I have one turn lock piece. I have one single turn lock piece because the turn locks, they are hard to come by. They sell out so quickly, and I have one piece on my show today that's actually spectacular. So look at this. It is the CC turn lock bracelet. So it's got the 24 karat gold gilding and it's in a good condition overall. It has a few missing crystals, which I would say, if I remember correctly, this should mean that the price is going to be crazy. Hi, beautiful Charnette. And it just means that you could sort it out yourself and have it for like worth so much more. Audrey, I have one bag, which in my opinion is like an actual treasure. And that's why, even though I was just doing accessories today, I'm like, I have to show that bag. For vintage, it is perfection when it comes to vintage in terms of its condition, in terms of its specs, and in terms of the fact that you will never find today in stores such a bag. So I will show you that in a bit. This is the piece on my wrist. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the turn lock detail. And again, what I would do is, Cheryl, can we get the price? Because I'm actually wondering what the price is right now. I'm actually wondering what it is. It is 1,200 pounds or $1,507. Now this, should it have had no missing crystals, would have been going for over 1,500 pounds because of how rare it is. Not only is it hard to come by a Chanel turn lock, but to get it with that crystal detail, that iconic crystal detail, is super rare. So if you wanted to shop something really special right now, I'm going to put the camera so you could see. That is such a beautiful piece, and honestly worth getting, sorting out, and letting it either spend time on it to go up in value, or you could immediately sell it for more if you wanted. So that is now available. It fits beautifully. It's 18 centimeters in length. If I were a real, oh my God, I feel so put on the spot. Oh my gosh. I have never thought about this question. And you would make such a great interviewer because I want to say something witty, but it escaped, like I have nothing coming to my mind right now. Can I have some time to think about what my tagline would be? So Audrey just asked me what my tagline would be if I were on The Real Housewives of Dubai. Oh my gosh, are you a journalist? Are you a reporter? Because I feel like that question is money. I feel like my life depends on what I would say. Like my entire reputation hangs on this one question. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And then I'll let you know. Teacher. Ah, see? Witty, witty. I like it. I like it. Oh my gosh, you must be quite an incredible teacher. What subject do you teach, Audrey? I'm curious. Let's do another piece. So I have here Another ultra special piece. It comes with its original box. This is the vintage Gucci Sima box, and it is the, oh, okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it, and I will hopefully have an answer for you a bit later. But I want it to be a good one. So I have here a fabulous vintage Gucci enamel belt, and it's so gorgeous. You have your iconic 3 stripes on here. So this is in the red and white. The original is the green and red 3 stripes, which symbolize like the pride of the company, and they like is also known to have like nodes to the Italian flag. But here we have that detail in the red and white. You'll have seen the stripe details featuring blue, white, red, and then your iconic green and red stripes. It's absolutely beautiful in terms of like the gold detail on this. The entire thing is made of metal. It's iconically Gucci, and I love that this vintage piece, no matter when you wear it, is so in trend because they have never gotten rid of this stripe detail. It's in their bows, it's in the designs for their women's wear, their men's wear, their shoes, just everything you can think of. It's so iconic that it's such a prevalent design to the brand. Now, this is a beautiful enamel finish belt in a very good condition, and another very rare piece to come by. You have your Gucci stamp. It is an 80 centimeter length belt, and it has a few centimeters of adjustment in between the metal closure here. And if you wanted something special that was unique, that is very Gucci. Gucci is one of my favorite brands. It's one of the brands that I kind of got into designer shopping with, and I will forever adore it. Till this day, their classic sneakers with that stripe detail are one of my all-time favorites. Really? Oh, very good price, you guys. £395 or $496. That's so amazing. You guys, I really hope someone is this size, appreciates this design, because that is incredible. Crystal, this is a gorgeous piece, and the price is fantastic. It is such a fantastic price. And Gucci, you guys know, like, I feel like there's no one who does not love Gucci, and I definitely, like, you should not love Gucci because it's such an iconic brand. Their designs, in terms of like the innovativeness with how they've taken vintage designs that they've had and just made it fresh. Even the 3 stripe pattern that I'm telling you about. Even the 3 stripe pattern, the green with the red. Like that one, like when it was initially created, had the leather feature to it. And it was only when they had like a shortage, I think it was like in the 30s, when they had a shortage of leathers and materials because of the wars going on. There wasn't really like trade with Italy or things like that. That's when they transitioned to using the canvas design, which I love because till today it's still iconic. It's not like temporarily that was the case because of their circumstances, but people loved it so much. Let's see, 90. Oh, I would wear it high for sure, and I can close it up. Now again, I have it over my clothes here, but I can close it up around my waist right there. Let me just pull that down. So I think I would wear it with less material, but yes, it'll go around my waist here. And it's beautiful. Great price point, definitely one that is, I don't know, to me this is like a keeper type of piece. And that 3 stripe, again, iconic, for an incredible price point. Incredible price point. And this is the box that it comes with, which is that original vintage box. So I would personally wear it high, right there. So I think it would fit you. If you typically wear 90 and lower, then I think for sure it would fit you up here. So yes. Let's see. What's next? Okay. Shall I wait till the end of my show to show one of my own pieces? I'll show you. I'll show you now. I know I asked the question, but I'll show you now. So, one of my all-time personal favorite designs from Chanel is the bijou chain detail. Now, nothing I'm wearing is going to be for sale. These are my own pieces, but I do have one piece that I brought from my collection. If you've been following me, if you know me, you know how much I love this piece and how much I adore it. So the bijou collection, it's actually this chain, interlinked chain with the matelasse details on it. Now, this detail that we see here is fabulous. This chain in this size has been on bags, has been in other accessories. You've got a few lines of accessories that have done this detail, and it's just, in my opinion, it's the most gorgeous chain link that Chanel have ever done. It's just my personal favorite. So I have a few pieces in my collection, both when it comes to bags and then accessories, which have the bijou detail on it. Today, I'm actually gonna have one piece from my own collection that I'm going to sell to you guys. If there's anybody who is also a fan or who wants it, this is exactly like my necklace. So I had gotten the bracelet, the necklace, and then this is another bracelet I have. And if you guys love this as much as I, because these are hard to come by, I wanted to give you guys the chance to shop it. Lisa, are you shocked? Yeah, I know, you guys know I love this, but I wanted to kind of add a little personal touch because I do really love collecting these pieces, and I do love sharing my love of these pieces with you guys. So if you were on the hunt for a bijou chain, this is the jumbo size bijou. So that's the original size bijou, and this is the jumbo size bijou. And it's the bracelet version of my necklace. A lot of times what I did with... No, it's okay, it'll make me happy. Like if somebody who wants it gets it, like it'll make me happy. But this, I used to kind of extend my necklace with it or wear it around my wrist. I've a lot of times double up the chain here. Absolutely, Crystal, will be my pleasure. Yes, girl, we will go out for your birthday, 100%. Oh my gosh. That would be such a treat. So this is a lot of times how I would style it. I do love this piece, and I feel like if you've known me for a while, you'll know how much I love these pieces. They are very hard to come by. This is an 80s piece, so you've got your stamping in that old school curved hallmark, which is that beautiful, beautiful early 80s piece. This is 880 pounds or $1,105. If you guys want to shop it, it is in the icon right there. This is from my own collection, which I wanted to give you guys the chance. It's an overall very good condition. There's a little bit of tarnish on the closure here, and that is where it would link to, right there. 24 karat gold gilded, and yeah, style it any way you want, but definitely good vibes all the way. These are really special pieces. It's my personal favorite chain that Chanel have ever done, and this is now up for sale in the icon right there. Now, if you love the bijou detail, I'm going to give you another option. Hi, Jazz, which is another favorite that we have. It is the bijou bangle. Now, this was only seen, you see the bijou detail in the resin finish, was only seen in this collection. So it was a collection 25. Remember, Victoire de Castellane, again, iconic pieces. They did the 24 karat gold gilded hardware in earrings, the brooch, this bangle, and it's beautiful. You'll see the inspiration. Oh, you guys know when I always tell you that there are vintage pieces which inspire their newer pieces. Just this year, they did not entirely the same type of thing, but it was a series of necklaces, cuffs, earrings with that clear resin and then the gold tone hardware. And that was just this year that they did that whole collection. So this is where I would say a bit of that inspiration came from, because here you've got that gold tone clear resin with the 24 karat gold gilded chain. Beautiful bangle that actually is so comfortable on. And for a bangle, it's probably the most glamorous bangle you'll come by, because it's actually like never gonna tarnish. is in a beautiful condition. There are two things to note, which are, if I find it, great price, £850 only. You've got two clean cracks right there, which you can't really see. It hasn't like made any bumps or anything like that, but just to note. And then there's your stamping, your hallmark. Gorgeous collection, 25. That's the bijou chain. So if you wanted something that was almost like being kept in a time capsule, this is perfect. And you'll not find pieces like this again today. So maybe they'll have a series of gorgeous accessories now, but this is literally preserving 24 karat gold gilding forever. Does it? Cheryl, I think it says out of stock. Is that true? Great price point, right? And I love, this is so beautiful. That is also up for grabs. Let's see what we're gonna do next. Okay, Cheryl, can you please check why the bangle is saying out of stock? So we will have a look into that, and I will get you my next pick of the day. Ola, I don't think it's sold yet. Cheryl? Okay, Cheryl, can you share the link? Because a few people are saying that it's sold out or that it's not available. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna post the link in the chat, and you can try checking that out. I don't know why. What? Oh. Is it? Oh, it says sold out, you guys. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Did it already sell? Well, let's find out. Let me find out, and I'll let you guys know what's happening with that. It might have already sold out. Let's see. Next, beautiful button earrings. These are from 1997, 24 karat gold gilded. We'll check what's happening with the bangle and let you know. These are gorgeous because they're that smaller size. If you wanted something super lightweight that you almost forgot you're wearing type of situation, these are perfect. And they are beautiful. So even though they're a bit smaller, I'm gonna go from a distance, and you can still catch glimpses of the gold in these beautiful oh, what happened to my ear? Well, it looks kind of cool like that, doesn't it? Let me just fix that. There we go. Very good. So here we've got the beautiful button earrings, 1997 piece. I love these. Again, when it comes back to motifs, these feature the crown over the CC logo. So Chanel, again, she wanted to create an iconic logo that was simplistic, hence the CC detail. Now the crown on top of it is actually reflective of just victory, power, wealth, strength, dominance, you know, glory. It means so many things. And Chanel, as I mentioned, was a very superstitious woman. So a lot of the symbols that we see have to do with what kind of energy she wanted to keep on her, keep around her. And this is a great, great symbol to kind of just capture all those elements that I just mentioned. You have the beautiful CC, that gorgeous crown, which has got so much detail to it for such a tiny little crown. And then £400 only, you guys. Great price point. So over here, 97p. And that is super amazing in terms of price. £400 only. Go for it. 100% go for it. This is so worthwhile. Did we find out why that said sold? Okay, we're finding out, you guys. So you can, again, do the little hair clip effect with this. Put it on a smaller chain as a pendant. And those are up for grabs. These should be working. Price is silly amazing, given that they typically go for at least over £600, to be honest. And there's nothing about the condition of these that I would say warrants it being less than, you know, £600-700. So £400 only for these. Up for grabs in the icon right there. Now, let's do the one bag in my collection today, which is one of the most incredible vintage bags. You don't even need to wonder. The bangle should be okay, you guys. If you want it, run. This should be up for grabs right now. Whoever wants it, if you want it, run and grab it. Bijou dreams come true today. So that is in the icon somewhere. In the icon somewhere. So this, you pretty much don't have to wonder when it's from. It is clearly a vintage piece because it's a jumbo classic flap, and the rectangle shape that you see here, anytime you see one of these classic flaps in more of a rectangle shape, when it comes to a lot of their vintage pieces, they kind of tested out different turn lock styles, different bag shape styles to kind of see what would take. In my opinion, this is one of the most insanely gorgeous jumbo bags ever, full stop. I mean, the same for the medium. I love it for the jumbo. I love it for the maxi. They're just gorgeous. Now, everything about this is incredible. It's in excellent condition. It has black caviar leather, 24 karat gold gilding. That is excellent. Like, it's almost as if you got this brand new, which is insane. I will get the date for this, the year, but look how perfectly it sits over the shoulder. It is perfection. This is 100% a worthwhile bag to collect, to get your hands on, to add to your collection, to let it sit and then go up in value, because it does get harder and harder year on year to find these bags in such a condition. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And because you've got the loops side by side versus like this, which is more common now, when you have the chain dripped like this, it almost like holds a little better. It doesn't slide through, but you can always use a bag clip to change the length to whatever length you wanted. I would wear it as a top handle. In terms of the interior, so exterior was excellent. I'll show you the corners in just a moment. It even comes with its authenticity card, a care book, excellent interior. You guys, this is the kind of thing that people dream of, that we dream of. And it's incredible. It is a 7 series piece. So stunning. Who are you? I want to know you. I love it, actually. I'm happy. I'm happy just seeing that name come up because, wow, you made my day. And it's gorgeous. I'm going to show you the corners quick. The gold gilding on this is gold, you guys. Super shiny. And given how rare this is, it is still below retail. Retail of this bag now is over £9,000. We have this for £6,745. And you can split your payment, and it's under £600 per month if you split your payment. That's $8,472. That is a phenomenal price. Look at these corners. Look at the condition. Year on year, the value of this is going to go up. That is something you can count on. It is so beautiful. No corner wear on this. And so durable because it is in that caviar. Now, if you wanted something in this shape, if you wanted something that was truly an iconic piece, this is so worthwhile. It's the only bag I have on my show today, just because I really wanted to show in terms of just appreciating vintage. Again, the elements of this are 100% worth appreciating. That I'll show you a comparison side by side. So this is the style of jumbo you will be familiar with today. It's also gorgeous, but this is the jumbo, the vintage jumbo. And it's not just the vintage jumbo. There are different variations of the vintage, but this is one of the most beautiful ones, which is in more of a rectangle shape, that more cellular type of structured bag, just to give you a little side-by-side comparison. Absolutely beautiful and iconic. If you want to shop this, it is now up for grabs and is a treasure. Typically, also in that condition, they tend to go for a lot more because of how hard they are to come by. So keep that in mind when you're deciding. Next up, let's do another favorite, which is the Chanel logo cuff. Now here we've got again that 24 karat gold gilding. Something to bear in mind is in 2000, around the 2008 time frame, Chanel stopped gilding in actual 24 karat gold gilding, which I think opened up a lot of room for them to play with the color of metals. So that's why you see the champagne gold, the brushed golds in like lighter colors. Your rutheniums you see a lot more. You just get a different color variations. But that 24 karat gold gilding, that's when you see that yellow iconic gold tone, which is stunning. So this here has all the Chanel details on it, and it really just, anything with the Chanel logo on it, anything with the CC details on it are great investment pieces just because of how sought after they are. They're iconic. Put it around your wrist. Great thing about a cuff, it's really elegant. It's got a comfortable fit to it. It makes the wrist almost petite, I would say, because like on me this is completely fitted, but because it curves out, it doesn't show any like bumps around the wrist. So that is available for £1,450 or $1,821, and this is from 1996. So this is a 96 piece. Again, this will have still been under the time frame of Victoire de Castellano. She will have left by then. But it is such a beautiful piece, and it is available to shop in the icon right there. Definitely a Karl Lagerfeld era piece and timeless. So another piece, if you're looking to make an investment when it comes to an accessory, that is definitely worthwhile. Let me know if there's anything you were looking to recap or see again. Click on the handbag icon below in case you missed it, and let me know if you wanted to see that. Now, in terms of earrings, so what I was saying about pearls, so Chanel changed the game when it came to shoes, when it came to clothes, when it came to accessories, when it came to so many things. And when it comes to accessories, she again always believed in pretty much being dripping in pearls. And the way that she incorporated that costume jewelry, those gripois glass beads coated in that gorgeous shiny coating to, you know, to resemble real pearls, but make it more accessible for women and kind of just to wear it more on more occasions, is a really special element of her innovativeness or innovation. So this comes with its box, and it is a beautiful pair of teardrop gripois pearl Chanel earrings. These are in excellent condition. They have the black enamel, so black and gold, timeless, iconic, will forever be probably one of the most dreamiest combinations of colors and hardware. And then this has that teardrop pearl, very girl with the pearl earring vibe, just a beautiful dangling pearl detail, and then the CC and the 24 karat gold gilding and the black enamel. They fit perfectly on. You can see them from a distance. They give you that elegance and sophistication that we all like love when it comes to Chanel, but it's still very like playful. So these are from 1995, which was another iconic year for Chanel, just in terms of their designs. So Karl Lagerfeld, what he did in that time frame, for example, is really just raise the bar with so many elements. And what we usually see in this time frame are a lot more bold pieces. But as you can see here, with this is completely paying note to the more classic designs of Chanel. So even though he was a lot more bold in the 90s, you get a lot more like big, vibrant, and just bold designs, accessories, features. This is something iconic and timeless. And we have a few pieces like this because it never falls out. They never let go of their initial inspiration. This is how strongly I think Coco Chanel's presence and vision was for the brand, that till today we have, everyone is always taking inspirations from those more classic designs. The price on these is fantastic. It is 850 pounds or $1,068. They are in excellent condition, and they're a piece that, again, you'll see. And if you know 1995, bold year for Chanel, but you still get timeless and iconic pieces like this that you have the chance to shop. There is no chipping on the enamel of this, no tarnish to the 24 karat gold gilding, and it comes with the most beautiful little box to store the earrings in. So if you'd like to shop this, they are in the icon in the left-hand corner, and definitely one for a collector. That is now up for grabs for you guys. Another piece I have, I think I have a couple 95 pieces, but another 95 piece I have. So this one is, I think, a bit more like playful in terms of its design, but still iconic. And this one is really special in my opinion because it features brushed gold hardware, which we don't see too often. These are an iconic design that are highly sought after when it comes to a vintage piece of jewelry. So 1995, again, was a very good year for Chanel accessories, clothing, everything. Till today, the pieces from that time frame sell for such high premiums because of how rare and sought after they are. You can see that with the whole Barbie collection. Everything has multiplied drastically. So this is, again, from that Barbie time frame, and you've got the black with the 24 karat gold in the brushed gold finish. So these fit beautifully on the ear. They're only 1,300 pounds or $1,633. If you wanted something that was definitely playful, really classy still, and a timeless piece, these are up for grabs right there. So both iconic in terms of the black and gold with the CC, but kind of depends what vibe you want to go for. If you wanted something more like old school but timeless, definitely worthwhile. This is more on the playful side just in terms of its design, but still extremely classy. I love these. Love, love, love. Let me grab a bottle of water. So, I'm back. Which one would you guys pick? Which one is more your speed, more your style? Let me know what you were thinking. Can we do a little poll? Pearls or with no pearl? And see who would go for what. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do this one. So another pair of earrings by Chanel. Remember, she was someone who incorporated a lot of personal elements, even in the motifs when it came to what she wanted to surround herself with, the good energy she wanted to put focus around. That is one of the reasons why you'll see the motifs of like the shield, but also the address of the flagship store, so the Chanel Rue Cambon. This is a beautiful piece, and again, very, very iconic for a vintage piece. It is a 1980s piece in a very good condition. You've got that Rue Cambon detail, slight tarnish, but fits perfectly on the ears, and I love it because it's more of a bold statement piece. So you can put it on, and from a distance you'll still catch glimpses of it because of that reflection on here. Now, if you wanted to shop these, let me show you the details on it. But you have that crown. Again, remember what we were talking about when it comes to the symbols of the crown, the address, and the CC shield. You get all of them in this piece, and that one is going to be coming up in just a second. This is a hair clip I think is perfect. I love it. Does anyone put their earrings as hair clips in their hair? I know I always like suggest it, but does anyone actually do it? I do it. But does anyone else actually do it? Eeman Fangirl, do you put your earrings as hair clips in your hair? Tell me. Is she still on here? I wonder. Next. This is the bangle, by the way. Jazz, what you can do is catch a few or put in a few bobby pins in a couple directions and then kind of like slide it with a bobby pin in between. Absolutely, Gio. So the previous crown earrings that I showed were smaller in size. There's no tarnish on these ones. And this is how they fit. And then the other ones I showed. Oh, I like it. Nice, Jazz. And then these crowns. Dee, I know. Where have you been? So here you've got the shield with the crown. Here you've got the CC with the crown. And definitely a more defined crown. So the focus on this is more the crown and the CC. Here you've got a lot more detail. You've got the shield, 31. You've got the Rue Cambon Paris address. You've got the crown. Both are beautiful, but can you see one is smaller and then one is larger? Beautiful pieces. This one, the price I think was £400. I think this is like crazy worth it. Run, definitely worth it. Miss you, Dee. You're welcome. So let's do something else. What can we do next? Oh, just as a reminder, the gorgeous bijou bangle for £850, which is fabulous, is available. Literally a time capsule for your bijou chain. Will never tarnish on this. That one is in the icon, should be working now. Oh my gosh. Now remember what I was saying about the sun motif? So when it comes to the sun, Chanel loved the feeling of the warmth of the sun on her skin, just the good energy surrounding it. So here I have, let me take this off. So this one is the gorgeous sun with the shield, with the wings, with the crown. I mean, this is gorgeous. Absolutely. Fads. Absolutely. So here you've got everything to this. The sun, the wings, so feathers were another huge symbol when it comes to Chanel. A lot of the elements you see here, these are all iconic symbols. And the main thing you see obviously is the sun. Again, crazy amazing price for a piece that is vintage, that is rare, that is not at all often to come by. £1,700 only, $2,135. Today, belts go for over £3,400. And this is gorgeous. You can wear this as a necklace. It has the CC at the end. It is a gorgeous 80s piece. Cheryl, do we have the length on this? I want to say 70 centimeters. Or is it 75? So here, did you have the length on it? You've 80 centimeters? So this is 80 centimeters in length and then can be kind of made smaller to however much you want it, because it has a little hook right here that can go as small as you want it. So that is available to shop right now. I like it as a necklace. I would wear it as a necklace. I'd kind of even put it higher as a choker because it has the 3 chain links here, and then that would be the focus there. If you wanted to wear it as a belt, let's have a look. You could put it on, so again, right there, with the 3 chains hanging to either side. So that is now up for grabs. Great price point, hugely symbolic, and available to shop. Let me do the turn lock bracelet. So over here we have this gorgeous, now this one I think is a worthwhile investment especially if you wanted to take it. Fix it up a bit. What year is this? 1996. Fix it up a bit and then immediately set it for more is definitely a can-do thing with this piece. Also, anything that is a necklace, choker, bracelet with a functioning turn lock is awesome. Here's the piece around my wrist. I want to say it's an 18 centimeter piece. It has the crystal details on here. It has the functioning turn lock. Great price point, given that it would have gone so much more. But obviously it takes into account it's missing 4 crystals, which you could sort out if you wanted. You could still wear it, but I would say easily sort it out and then immediately up the value of it. So that is 24 karat gold gilded. You have your stamping at the back right there. And that is available to shop right now. Hi MB, I don't have ready to wear today. Not today. Now, remember what I said about kind of in 2008, they kind of stopped doing their actual gold gilding, but it kind of opened up room to play around with different metals. Till today, their most collectible pieces that you could go for, I have something here that's in pristine condition, and I should have done this out of my wardrobe because I actually have one like this. I got it, I want to say 2 years ago. Here we have a pristine condition. It's in that brushed gold, in that stunning 24K gold tone, CC with the crystals. So if you're loving those crystals, this is a Chanel choker. And this is another piece. So when it comes to collecting, I like to collect both vintage and newer pieces, especially because both do go up in value. And this here is gorgeous. It's in pristine condition. It has the beautiful chain detail with the CC logo right at the center. Stunning choker, easy to stack, easy to wear on its own, and it's just extremely classy and timeless. I'm going to show you close up. The price of this is 1,361 pounds or $1,709. This is the details to it. Beautiful piece throughout. CC at the end. And what I like to do with my own one is, it comes with its box. I like to sometimes, I also have the matching bracelet on my one, but I like to sometimes double it up and wear it as a bracelet and kind of have the 2 bracelets next to each other, the choker and then the bracelet. Bracelet looks exactly like this, but only just like that. So this one is now up for grabs. If you wanted something that was giftable in a perfect condition, this one is available for you guys to shop and is in the icon in the top left-hand corner. And then again, we're talking about that like inspiration. Here you've got that gorgeous gold tone inspiration that we love in the piece itself. Let's do, what size are you in terms of ready to wear? Because I think we have some. I have some readily available here, but let me know. And I could always go and grab you something. I discovered today that we have a blazer here that is ridiculously priced, which is crazy. It features wooden buttons, and from those wooden collections, they go for literally thousands more, and we have a piece here today, just saying, in case anyone wanted some. super rare ready to wear that is available. Let's do... So remember how I said it was pretty much Givenchy that got me into my love of vintage. We have here a vintage Givenchy bangle, and this has the two-tone detail. So you've got that rustic gold coin, that antique style coin to the center. So here it says Paris, New York, Givenchy, with the Givenchy logo, that iconic GGGG detail, the gold cuff, and then that silver coin. This is another bangle that is, again, fun, playful, easy to wear, but also extremely classic. So here it is on. Shiny gold detail, beautiful, beautiful features. And then I think my favorite thing is that gold or that silver coin to the center. So this detail, you see this even in their makeup palettes. I love it. The 4 quads that they have in their pieces. I remember just like when I was younger, and even up till now, their pieces that they have. And when it comes to their jewelry, their accessories, it's such an iconic symbol. And it's just simple and classic. But I feel like they did it brilliantly. It's one of my favorite designs, one of my favorite artists, especially for vintage pieces. And this one is something timeless, something classic. We'll get the price for this in just a moment. It's in a very good condition overall, has light signs of wear. This is how it opens. You just push that and it opens the cuff. You've got another hallmark on the inside. Jazz, if you're on here, they will be tomorrow. This is £325 or $408. So if you wanted to shop something, again, for a great price point. Now, when it comes to a lot of these vintage pieces, Givenchy, Celine, YSL, a lot of these brands have the same type of effect and glamour that, say, Chanel pieces have or things like that, except at such great price points. So if you wanted to collect pieces or build a collection of vintage jewelry, kind of just expand on your vintage, I get just as many compliments when I wear my Givenchy drop earrings as I do my Chanel drop earrings. Just to put into perspective. So Chanel's pieces do go for a lot more usually, just because of the demand after the items. But if you have the chance to shop these pieces, if you wanted to build your collection, like I think it's 1,000% worthwhile. Another brand that I think when it comes to their vintage especially, that sell at really great price points is Dior. So all of these look just as glamorous as each other. They just have the effects of like, or the styles close to their own brands, but we'll still see that glamour transfer between all of them, especially throughout the times. So if you wanted to build a collection, definitely something to keep in mind. Unless you're only going after a certain brand to collect, it's worth keeping an open mind because you'll find really special pieces between all of these brands that give such a great effect in terms of adding that bit of style and oomph to an outfit that, say, a Chanel piece does or anything like that. So I just showed you a Givenchy piece. Next, I'm going to show you, this makes me smile because this is literally excellent vintage condition. It's a 1997 piece. It is a Chanel gold cuff with that kind of like wave detailed cuff, CC, huge CC to the center. And this is a Wonder Woman piece. So anytime I feel like I see a cuff that is this substantial, that has this much kind of like effect, it really does feel almost like a superhero piece because you put it on and it's got just everything going for it. You really like, it catches your eye. It's a beautiful statement piece. It can be worn up, dressed down, with a dress, with a casual outfit, depending on what you want to go for. Absolutely, Donna. Oh, I think you're gonna love that. That is excellent condition, by the way. So this one is also no tarnish, no oxidization, some hairline scratches maybe. It's 1,720 pounds. It is a piece that is absolutely gorgeous and so, how can I say, so timeless in terms of This is obviously a 1997 piece, really fits with its time frame, but even today you'll see those thick cuffs, those bold, full cuffs by Chanel, and it's just a timeless piece that will fit any outfit, and it's 24 karat gold gilded as well. That is now up for grabs. So just to do a quick recap of this, it is a vintage 7 series rectangle jumbo flap bag, has 24 karat gold gilding in excellent condition. Super shiny gold gilding on this. Your caviar leather is beautiful. There's no corner wear. No corner wear on this piece. Big back pocket on it. Again, no corner wear. Interior to this as well was excellent. It comes with its serial sticker, it comes with this little booklet, and it comes with its authenticity card. And it has your zip pocket with the pull tab and then the slip pocket right there. So this one is well below retail by a few thousand. It's 6,745 pounds or $8,472. And you will not see this bag today. Like, you can't buy it in stores. It's a vintage piece. The rectangle shaped bags were only done in their run of experimentation with their classic flaps in more of a vintage series. Right now the classic flaps are a set style. They have been for quite some time now. They're iconic, they're beautiful. They also are definitely great investments. But this one, it's one of those treasure pieces that even to find in this condition, typically you would go for a lot more, but even to find in this condition, I feel like it's extremely rare. Not only is the bag rare, but the condition that we have this one in is absolutely fantastic. So if you wanted to shop this, obviously you won't have to worry about paying customs and duties when you shop during the live show, and we ship it worldwide. And yeah, you can make the most of it, and you can split your payment. So you can split this payment across 12 months interest free, and that could be yours. Let's see what else. So I have one brooch today, which I actually want to show you how I would wear this. And I want to try and style it up differently. Brooches are another great accessory in terms of having something that is more than just one thing, because a brooch can be used in so many ways. You can use this kind of like a little hair clip almost, in terms of like where you place it. I like to put brooches when I put my hair up, right there in the ponytail. Another thing you can do is you can wear it in classic style. This one is gorgeous. It's in a 1997 piece again, excellent condition, no tarnish, and it is their interwoven rope detailed brooch. The rope details that we'll see, they're iconic. You know, you've got some rope details, again, it's that everlasting longevity, everlastingness of life type of situation, the eternity of things. And we'll see it in their scarves, we'll see it in their accessories. This one's really special because it's got a really clean finish to it. So it's got almost like a snake-like effect. Now, again, a vintage piece. This one can be worn, as I mentioned, in so many styles, and it really does change up an outfit. So if I were to, like, just on the breast pocket right here, it looks perfect. But what you can do is you can put it kind of just to the center right there of a blouse, and it gives a bit of a bow tie effect, which is gorgeous because you've got the CC right here. So if you didn't want to say wear a necklace, if you didn't want to wear a choker, but you wanted to have something that gave the effect of a necklace or a choker, this is absolutely gorgeous. Also, there's not often that you'll find a brooch that has this long shape to it, and it's 690 pounds only, $867. This is now going up. It's available for you guys to shop. Stunning price point, and so many ways you could wear it. As I mentioned, you could put it like on your sleeve, you could put it in your hair, you could put it around. I loved it here, just because you don't get brooches in this shape often at all. So just even slightly hidden under the collars of the shirt, make for such a great statement piece. Now this one is available to shop in the Icon. I'm going to quickly show you the conditions. It's fantastic. This is the back, and this is the front. So that is now available for you guys to shop. Let me know if you wanted me to recap anything, if there's anything else you wanted to see again. Makes you like see things differently, right? Because how often do we find a piece, right, Crystal, that goes, let me just button this up, that goes there like that. And also brooches are usually in more of a round shape, which, or maybe you'll get the CC or something, which is still gorgeous. But this one has the CC in the center, fantastic condition, longer shape, and you could put it either over or under the collar, depending on what you wanted to go for. I feel like it would look amazing as well. But even if you had it under the collars with that CC poking out, do you see the effect of that? That is really something special, something that we don't see often, something that is more on par with style than you just wearing something. This is like reflective of someone having true style, because you'll be doing something especially that you don't commonly see. And that's one thing I love about fashion, especially pieces like this, is when you truly like style them in a way that you wouldn't typically see. That is a big, like, confident move on it. Yes, of course, Hannah. So let's do, the Chanel choker is in pristine condition. It is, one moment, right here. I actually have one exactly like this. And then my husband got me the matching bracelet, which I love. But this is so nice. Pristine condition. You've got the CC in the crystal details right there, super shiny. And then you've got two CCs. So you've got the C that is right here. And then you've got the beautiful links, and then the CC right there. 1361 or 1709. That is with its box and dust cover in a pristine condition. Let me just check something. One second. One second. Okay, so, oh my God, imagine layering it. That would look insane. That would look so amazing. So here is how it looks on. It's gorgeous. Personally, I love mine, and I love layering it with other pieces. And the fact that you would layer iconic Chanel with iconic fine jewelry, like, that is so fantastic. Oh, amazing. That makes me so happy. Yeah, you guys know I live for stuff like this, honestly. Live for it, live for it. So if you wanted, Hannah, I could probably find little camellia and ribbon if you wanted to have the whole spiel. It comes with its box and dust cover, but if you wanted, I could probably, I think we have a few pieces for me to include. So you get it like a new little present, which is pretty amazing. And then what else do we have here? Oh my goodness. Hands down favorite I'm about to show you guys, you guys. So let's do iconic Karl Lagerfeld time frame. Oh my days. Excellent vintage, super rare. Remember, now what I was saying earlier is I was talking about Chanel motifs. And Chanel motifs, like, she was, again, a very superstitious woman who incorporated a lot of motifs and designs in her accessories, in her clothing, in her scarves, you know, even in her bags. Like, you'll see these designs throughout. No one let go of that. So, for example, Virginie Viard with the last runway collection and the inspiration of the camellias behind it. You'll see it there. Karl Lagerfeld throughout his time. And the piece I'm about to show you is an excellent vintage condition, iconic piece with the iconic motif designs. Again, you'll see the inspiration of Victoire de Castellane in this. So you've got here the iconic shoe. So this is so popular because Chanel, when she created the shoes, or kind of just she reinvented shoes, she reinvented clothing. So when it came to the shoes, she didn't want to compromise comfort for style. So she created the toe cap shoe, which was to kind of make the foot look slender, but also petite without compromising like the shoe itself. So you still have a really comfortable shoe. That's what the black toe cap is usually for. And then you've got here the CC logo, which is her version of creating like this simple logo that was a forever piece that is notable. The 4-leaf clover, obviously for luck, for good energy, for surrounding yourself with just good luck, good vibes. So you'll see the 4-leaf clover a lot. And then you've got here the classic flap bag, which Chanel is iconic for, timeless bag. And then your Coco Chanel perfume bottle, made famous by the Chanel No. 5 perfume. And then you have this super long belt, which this length even is something. Do you have the length, Cheryl? Is not often to come by at all. So we'll put the length down. This is one of the most notable collections that they did. If you guys remember the Twilly I showed before, a lot of these motifs you'll remember, a lot of the pieces that have been on my show today, you'll remember as having been over there. I feel like it's not right with this t-shirt. I'd probably wear it under the blouse, over the pants only. But you've got, there it is, 108 centimeters in length and can be as small as you want it to be with the hook. These are the charms, which are fabulous. 24 karat gold gilded. Here's the details of the belt that just drape forward. Absolutely gorgeous piece. And that one is going up in just a second. Definitely, and like this one is ultra collectible. Ultra collectible for sure. Did something sell, Cheryl? What? The choker sold, you guys. There you go. Hannah, did you get it? The Chanel choker has sold. Congratulations. Beautiful piece. I'm so happy for you. Twins. I should say twins. I love it when I feel like people go for the same pieces. Like, oh, I love it. Hannah, come twin with me. I love it. So now I'm going to put this on. Layered up. Mabruk, Brad, I love it. Oh, you guys really make me happy. Love you guys. So this is it. Layered up as a necklace. with the charms right here. You could always leave that hanging to the back of an outfit, so you've got the charms draping to the back, and style it in so many different ways. Did we get the price for this, by the way? Did I miss it? £3,200. So even though this is a kind of like museum level collector's worthy belt in an excellent condition and iconic, it is still less than a belt at Chanel today. So keep this in mind when you're trying to decide between these pieces. I would say if you're able to pick something today, this is dream. This is a dream piece, truly iconic, because the Chanel motifs are iconic. The 24 karat gold gilding is iconic. To find it in a matte gold is so rare. Stunning vintage piece. You've got your stamping on this, which is, should be right here. Yes. Oh, very tiny. 95, I want to say. Iconic piece. And this is available. Just everything about it is so collector worthy. So this is in the icon right there to shop. I personally adore it. So that is now up for grabs. Is there anything you guys wanted me to recap? I have about 15 minutes left with you guys, and then I'm gonna have to say ciao. Even though I'm not Italian, and I don't typically say ciao, I should say ma salama. Oh, funny. So let me know if there is anything that you would like to recap or for me to show you again, and I would be happy to. So let's see. Let me know. Now, next up, let's do, you guys, okay, let me show you something really special. I have here, do I have it over here? Let me check. Oh, I think I do. Okay. So look over here. I have a runway piece that I'm about to show you. This is Yolanda Hadid with Gigi Hadid, and this piece right here that she's wearing as a belt, that gorgeous piece right there, we have one available to shop today, and it's the exact same piece. It is a 1980s vintage Chanel pendant, and this one is very much, again, on par, on style with that big, bold, iconic 80s, 90s vibe when it comes to accessories. I mean, just look at this, for example. This was very much that time frame. Bold, gold, big, fabulous. Oh, do you remember when Rihanna wore that belt? I absolutely love it. I feel like I need one in my life. But these pieces are iconic. So over here, we do have a gorgeous collector's piece. This one has the Chanel Paris details in that cutout design with the CC logo on it. Now over here, this can be worn as a pendant, as a necklace. Do you see it layered with my bijou necklace? Oh, that looks nice. Layered up, just absolutely gorgeous. Honestly gorgeous. Beautiful condition on this. It has some hairline scratches, but that's it. There's like no tarnish to it, no oxidization. And then you have the Chanel stamping here with the chain links, which you can pretty much attach the hook to any chain link. So what you'll have seen Yolanda Hadid do in her photo with Gigi is she had it on just like a belt, like that. So she had it on just as a belt. I think this as a belt is actually perfection. So this one is beautifully sits around the waist, fits quite comfortably, and then obviously if you needed it adjusted smaller, you could easily do that. You could even, is that the price? No, That's not the price, it's not up yet. The Lucky Charms was $3,200, which is an amazing price. But this one, let's find out. Probably also around the 3K mark, which is a normal price to see this go for. You can double it up around your neck. Oh, I missed comments. Goodness gracious. 2,900 pounds. What did I miss here? What did I miss here? Beautiful piece. Double it up around your chain, wear it as a belt, wear it as a long pendant. This is iconic. Now again, you'll have seen it here. A lot of celebrities do enjoy collecting vintage Chanel. You'll see it, one of the biggest collectors of Chanel is Rihanna. And ever since she got into the music game, like this gorgeous woman from Barbados who came and took over the music scene and then took over like the everything scene because she is living ahead of us. Like, her collection has always been growing and expanding, and even most recently, you'll see her like with those Chanel sunglasses when she's like styling up for the Met. It's fabulous. So these are really collector-worthy pieces, iconic pieces, and again, value of these pieces does go up every year because they do become harder to come by and more collectible and sought after. So if you wanted to shop this, that is now available. I have about 10 minutes with you. So if you wanted me to recap anything or style anything, go over any of the pieces again with you, let me know. I'm gonna pick out something else. One of my personal favorite pieces, I think, from the day as well has been this belt. I would say it's the belts. So this, favorite pieces. This one, like, super rare, both of these. This in the center here, this here, super rare pieces and not so common, which is, again, why I love it. Remember when I talked about like Rihanna having the black belt that was like a skirt with the chain details? This is like a subtle version. What else? What else? 400-pound Chanel earrings, you guys. That red vintage belt is 1,300 pounds only, 1,350. Clip-on earrings, Chanel, 24 karat gold gilded with the crown. Very good condition. That price should speak volumes. Just if you wanted to get something gorgeous, these are worth it. The next piece to recap, I did show some Barbie pieces, including the Pearl Drop CC and the Button CC, both 1995, entirely different vibe, but spectacular, each in their own right. What shall we do next? Now, something else. Actually, let me know. If you have any other requests, let me know before I leave. But I have one more piece to show you, which you'll have seen in some of the pieces I showed you, the crystal work, the logo details, and then you get vintage pieces, obviously, that have all those details to it, but never will you see it go out of style in terms of the inspiration to Chanel collections throughout the years, even new pieces. So next I have a piece that has its box, dust cover, again, excellent condition. And this is one of the more current collectible collections that have come out. And it is the logo, the earrings that were released in this time frame, the belts, the necklaces. This here can be worn as high up as a choker or even lower. It has the CC detail at the end, and they are with super shiny crystals. And right after this, I'm going to show you one more piece actually, so you can see how you've always got that iconic shine to their crystals. So here you've got the beautiful Chanel Paris letters and then the antique gold. The details in these crystals is fabulous. Again, one of my favorite pieces out of my own collection is the belt. It's 2,800 pounds for this necklace. It is in an excellent condition with its box, care guide. Look at the details here. And that is how insanely shiny it is. This one is again in a great giftable piece. Now, let's also quickly show this one, Cheryl. So I have here a 2021 piece, excellent condition. And then over here I have a 1980s piece. Now, just to show you in terms of the crystal detail, and this is what, you know, these are the kind of things that make me happy to be able to show you when you see vintage next to new. Look at the shine to these crystals. So we've got the new here and then the vintage here. Do you see these are both Chanel pieces? Those have ridiculous shine to them. This is something I feel like is so worth appreciating because it's something that, like, it's there, you guys. It's always there. It's fabulous and it's perfection. Now, the logo necklace, which is something that actually goes and resells for a lot more and continues to go up, is available for 2,800 pounds. And then here we have the beautiful rhinestone cuff with that woven pattern within the gold detail for 1,250 pounds. Silly amazing price. And you saw the shine to these. This is like high glam version of their costume jewelry. This is also up for grabs. If you wanted to shop it without paying customs or duties while I am live, you can do that right now. Just click on the icon right there and it will be yours. Now, I'll give you guys a moment to have a look at the handbag icon, have a look at the pieces. Remember, everything I've shown you today is available and will be available on our new arrivals page. You can shop them at any point. When you shop them during the live show, then customs and duties are actually covered. But you can shop them, remember, at any point. And yeah, it was really nice to get to show you guys some really like fun vintage pieces. Let me know what you thought about the information I shared. I was trying to give you guys a bit of a backstory. Let me know if you want to know more or if you want me to go faster, if you want more of a mix. Tell me what you guys felt about the show today and what your thoughts were. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with you guys, and I obviously love collecting pieces like this myself. So to get to talk about the brands with you, to talk about the pieces with you, is something that's always really fun to do. I'm just gonna head off Instagram right now. But yes. I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. Eeman fangirl, who are you? Who are you actually? I feel like someone's messing with me now. No, I feel like you've got good vibes, but I wonder who you are. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I had so much fun with you on this show. Feel free to DM me or message me if you have any thoughts. If you want to see anything in particular on an upcoming show. My next show is actually going to be tomorrow morning. I've got a power hour where I'm just going to be talking about shoes. So I'm just going to show you tons of different shoes in different sizes at crazy amazing prices. This is going to be at 10 a.m. I love you. Who are you? Oh my God. Okay, let's keep it as is. You guys, we can try and figure out. Let this be the mystery of finding out who Eeman fangirl is. Oh, you're amazing. So, yes, next show is 10 a.m. Dubai time tomorrow. And then I have, after tomorrow, on Wednesday, an insane drop from a collector's wardrobe. So get ready, because we are going to do that. We are going to do that on Wednesday. And again, insane pieces. I actually like screamed because I love the pieces, and then I actually have some of the pieces. So I was like, yes, this is totally what I live for. So see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Eeman, I look forward to finding out who you are. But for now, I shall just be fond of you and kind of just wonder, who is this person? I wonder if I'll be able to sleep. I'll let you know tomorrow how I get on sleeping. But thanks to you guys. Much love, take care, and ma salama. I'll see you soon.